Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel BharathEduTech. Today we are doing JavaScript challenge 2 and our challenge is, so given an integer n to a function, that function should return a counter function. Okay, so this counter function should initially return the value n. Okay, after the first call it should return n, and after every subsequent call it should return n plus 1, n plus 2, like that. For example, you can see here, so I am passing value n to the counter function. So after the first call, it should return the initial value 10. And in the next call, it should return 10 plus 1, 11. And if I call again, it should return 11 plus 1, 12. Okay. So each time I call, it should return one more than the previous time. Okay. So let's do this. So here I have opened VS Code editor and created a file called counter.js. So our first task is to create a counter function which will receive n as parameter. So let's do that. Where counter is the function, so which will take n as parameter, and yeah, so our next task is to return a function, so where this counter function will return a function. So let's do that. Return one more function. Okay, so this function will return n, and after each subsequent call it will return n plus 1, n plus 2, like that. Okay, so let's return n plus plus. So after each call it will add 1 to this input parameter and it will return it. Okay, so let's test this. So const count equals, so I'll pass counter and I'll pass 10 as parameter, and let's call this count function. Console.log count. So let's call this 3 times. Okay, so to call this, open terminal and type node and file name counter.js, and you can see here, so initially it returns, on the first call it returns 10, and then 10 plus 1, 11, 12. So what exactly we did here is, so this return function, so due to closure in JavaScript, this return function will always remember the value of n. Even after executing counter function, it will return the value of n. So after each call, it will add 1 to that n, that value n. So after each call, it will add 1 to that value n and it will return it. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. See you on challenge 3, and don't forget to subscribe.